So, first of all, we just had a good meeting with the P3, our friends UK and France, to talk about the situation. I want to talk about a couple of things. What brought us to this situation? This didn't just happen because of one event. Ever since Khan Sheikhoun happened, there have been multiple chemical weapons attacks. Multiple. Many people have died. And what we know is none of that had to happen. The warning at Khan Sheikhoun was meant to say, this is a violation of international order. We're not going to have this. This is against humanity, and we're not going to have any sort of chemical weapons used. We're past that time in history, so we thought. It continued. And why did it continue? Because Assad kept wanting to eliminate his opponents. And this is the method of warfare he chose to do it. Now we get to a point where we have a joint investigative mechanism. It was there to investigate. The second they accused Assad of being a participant in the chemical weapons use, Russia eliminated the mechanism. So let's go a step further. We tried to have another mechanism. Russia vetoed it. We've had 6 resolutions that would really bring Assad to justice, call Syria out for chemical weapons. 6 resolutions vetoed by Russia. So you have a member who has used chemical weapons. You have a country, Russia, who's helped them cover up the use of chemical weapons. And we have a violation of international law. So what else are we supposed to do? And then another chemical weapons attack happens. And here they're going to attempt to say it's fake. At some point, you have to do something. At some point, you have to say enough. We saw what happened in Salisbury. This is a renewed effort to bring chemical weapons back into mainstream, and we can't let that happen. For those that say, why would Assad do it? The same reason he's done it multiple times since Khan Sheikhoun. When he goes into an area, this is the quickest way he can eliminate his opponent. And that area, he wanted to eliminate who was left. Why do we think this is important? Because this is getting to be too normal, and this is something the United States, France, the UK, and all of the international community is saying we can't absolutely have this. In terms of what's going on in D.C. and with the president, we had meetings in the White House yesterday. I will be going back to D.C. for meetings today. I will tell you that, first of all, did a chemical weapons attack happen? Yes. The U.S. has analyzed, yes, it has happened. The UK has analyzed, yes, it has happened. France has analyzed, yes, it has happened. 3 separate analyses, all coming back with the same thing. There is proof that this happened. But what I will tell you is, as a mother of 2 children, as a wife of a combat veteran, I am unbelievably proud of how President Trump has looked at the information, analyzed, not let anyone rush him into this, because he has said from the beginning, we have to know what we're right, we have to know all the information, we have to know that there's proof, and we have to know that we're taking every precaution necessary should we take action. And so for that, I'm very proud to be a part of his team. The National Security Council has gone back multiple times, multiple options, but this has been a very thorough approach, and this has been one, you don't rush decisions like this. If you rush decisions like this, you make a mistake. What we're making sure is that we have all the information to know if we do something, what will happen, how will it happen, and will it hurt anyone? And that's always been something that Americans put a lot of thought into, and it's also something that we have a moral obligation to, and we're going to follow through on all of that.
Ambassador, you were in D.C. in those meetings yesterday. Is one of the consideration options is targeting Iranian targets also inside Syria? As you know, that's a major concern for Israel.
We are having meetings in Washington, but I'm not going to talk about what we're discussing. Thank you very much.
Ambassador.